Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much to Aisha and Marian for leading our pre-conference activities this morning. It's great to be here with the LILi community. And it's just really great to just see everybody and know that we're here together for today's conference. My name is Eva Rios Alvarado. I use she, her pronouns. I am a community college librarian at Mount San Antonio College. And I'm also the current LILi chair. So yeah, let's have a great LILiCON 2021. I see folks are coming into the room. We have a great slew of activities that we have planned for today. I want to thank presenters for being here and sharing their expertise. I want to thank attendees, and I want to thank the Conference Planning Committee for making this possible. This is our second virtual conference. So we hope that you enjoyed today and the day's activities. As you know, our conference theme is very interesting this year. It's a little different. It's titled What You Don't Know and Are Afraid to Ask, Teaching Ourselves and Others. When the planning committee was thinking about what theme we wanted to bring to the LILi community this year, we were thinking more on the lens of teaching and learning, and that process and that relationship of learning, how we learn, where we are learning, what we are not learning, and what needs to be learned, and what questions that we want to ask in that dynamic process of learning or unlearning that needs to take place. And I know if you're here, you're definitely interested in information literacy from maybe a lifelong learning perspective. And so that's the one great thing that that we find common grounds on. So I think it's great. I know if you're here from a specific place, it'd be great to know maybe where you're coming from. So feel free to use the chat to introduce yourself. We also have different venues for you to share and connect with us, presenters, and each other. So we have our Padlet that's available to you. It's an introduction networking Padlet that you're welcome to use that can be found on our conference website, and it's also been placed in the chat. We also have a presenter map that kind of gives you an idea of all of the beautiful places that our presenters are coming from today. So throughout the nation, we have presenters from Hawaii to Wyoming. So represent. Last year, we even had presenters, I believe, from coming internationally. And some of our planning team is also international this year as well. So the online venue gives us that opportunity to be in an international to local community setting. Also, as we move forward with today, I'd like to start us off with a land acknowledgement. I will be sharing a land acknowledgement from my where my campus is located, which is in the city of Walnut. So Mount Sac is located on Tongva lands and territories. They are the original traditional caretakers of Tovangar, what we now call home, and where Mount Sac is geographically situated. Much respect to the ancestors, always smiling down on us, and the elders, of course, and all of our relatives and relations, past, present, and emerging. I also like to say that land acknowledgements are a way to show respect and acknowledgement of original peoples and the lands which we are on. But also what else can be done besides, I want to just think about what else can be done besides acknowledging. And so I myself, I'm interrogating this question in my life. What do I need to do to provide justice and reciprocity to Indigenous and original peoples of the land that I'm at? And I just want to provide the idea of land back, and also also encourage you to ask you, what are you doing to go beyond the land acknowledgement? As we get into today's event, we have a great schedule of activities. I really want to just call in ideas for comfort for everybody. So feel free to do what you need to do to feel comfortable throughout the day. We will be live streaming on YouTube. So we want to let you know that that is happening. And there will be some sessions that will not be live streamed because, you know, our breakout rooms were unable to provide live stream during that time. So if you are able to use our collaborative notes, that is another way for you to be a part of content and activity that is taking place in our roundtable breakouts. With that, we will have 2 breaks today. We'll have a stretch break, and we'll have a food break. We didn't call it a lunch break because some of you are coming from different places. We're eating at different times, but we'll all be having food together in that metaphorical and that sense of breaking bread at that time. And I just want to remind you, have food handy, have water ready. We all need hydration, just like these beautiful plants. While you have our food break, I want to encourage you to check out our wonderful posters. After our food break, we'll have time for our poster presenters to share and provide context for their posters. So that would be a great transition point from looking at the posters during the food break to coming into a space to learn more about the context and the work and the expertise of our poster presenters. I also want to share that we have tech support for everyone during the conference. You can ask questions via a live virtual help desk. If you have tech questions, you can also ask those as well. We'll be monitoring that throughout the day. I would also like to encourage you, if you are experiencing something like an incident that you need to report, you can also do that via the help desk form. And we'll be talking a little bit more about our community agreements and how we enter the space and take care of the space together today. So I'm going to turn it over to Liz, who is our co-chair, chair-elect, and she'll share a little bit more about our community agreements.
Thanks, Eva, and hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here today and to see everyone. Hope your morning's going well. So yeah, just to give a little background on our community agreements. So these were, as you know, everyone participating today was asked to review these and abide by these. And basically these were developed collaboratively by our working group and are intended to sort of guide our meetings and conferences and any LILi spaces. So more specifically, they're supposed to ensure that everyone can contribute, everyone is fully welcomed, and that we're aiming for a really inclusive space. It's also designed to give us tools to know how to respond when microaggressions happen, when harm happens, and to, protect and make sure those who are harmed feel welcome and supported. And also we're trying to normalize discussions around these issues within our organization. So if you want to review those or take another look, I'm going to put the link to that in the chat. Yeah, Eva, I don't know if you have anything more to add about the agreements or the content themselves, but that's kind of what we were going for with the doc.
Thank you, Liz. Yeah, we'll be using those for today's event, and we're eventually going to get more feedback for them so we can start to formally approve them and use them in the capacity of our organization as well into the future. So there will be ways for you to contribute to that. I want to instill the idea that you, as part of the LILi community, are welcome to join us in any capacity, whether it be on the board, coming to our meetings, or attending our conferences. So just want to share that that's an opportunity for you. Thank you, Liz. So let's see. So that takes us to our next portion of today's program, which is moving along to our roundtables. We have 3 different breakout sessions that you are able to choose from. They're all really great. So I know it's going to be a little challenging to think about which one to go to because they're all really great. And with that in mind, we've developed a way for you to get content of what was happening in that session in case you missed it. So we do have this collaborative kind of crowdsourcing notes opportunity for you. And we'll be putting that in the chat, and we'll be sharing more about how you can contribute to these crowdsourcing notes so that others who missed that particular roundtable have access to some of the concepts that were shared there. Just a couple of tips, and you'll probably hear these again. Please do follow our community agreements for engagement and sharing and being in space with each other. Feel free to keep it brief. No need to write everything down, right? We want you to enjoy the content, but we do want to provide you an opportunity to express or share anything that you got out of that session. And then we ask that you please not delete those notes because we want, we want to collaborate. So even if you see repetitive information, that's okay. We can just have that there. That's okay. And yeah, these notes are there to help others learn more about what happened in that session. So I think that is the end of kind of our logistics for today. And I just want to just say again, thank you for joining us. This is LILiCON. I think our 8th annual LILiCON, doing it live. So thank you so much. And yeah, we'll be seeing each other throughout the day. So you'll be seeing the breakouts, and I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and we'll move to the next portion and segment of our conference.
For those just coming in and maybe those unfamiliar with Zoom, we're now moving into our breakout rooms. You can see the breakout room topics on the LILi Guide conference program as well, if you're not sure which room you would like to go to. In your Zoom toolbar, there should be a place where you can choose breakout rooms and just select which one you would like to go to. If you have any questions, feel free to private message anyone with LILiCON at the front of their name. I'll remain here in the main session if anyone needs help.
Aisha, this is Kale. How do I get to the breakout room?
Yes, so you should be able to see it. Let me see.
I am not seeing an option.
Do you see the three? Are there 3 dots that say more at the bottom of your Zoom, Kim?
Yeah, it looks like they can't screen share in the rooms yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's not. Thank you. I'll go back.
It should be near the leave button on your Zoom. It's at the bottom of your Zoom window.
I'm not seeing 3 dots, no.
Oh, do you see share screen, the share screen button?
Uh-huh.
What buttons come after that? You might have an older Zoom.
Looks like I do. Reactions.
Uh-huh.
And
yeah, it should be next to reactions. But we can assign you to a room. Is there which room did you want to go to?
I need one. I'm co-presenting for the libraries are not a metaphor. So breakout room 1.
Okay. I will assign you to that now, okay?
And if you could assign John Hopkins as well.
John Hopkins. All right. Let me find those 2 names.
And Bruce Legel.
Yes. Do we give this to you or we hold on to it?
So I'm going to take on the paperwork. Yeah.
Someone can't.
Okay, it looks like Kale went. Okay, and John is in there now. Okay, so is everyone else in this main room? Oh, Ruth, you'd like to go to, all right, I'll assign you now, Ruth.
Great. Thank you so much. Yeah, so quick with I'm not going to be able, where I'm going to be able to find it again, like in a couple of years.
Oh, if everyone could just mute.
That everything turned out fine. I mean, we didn't expect anything, but.
There we go. Is everyone else in the main room at the moment waiting to get into a breakout?
Mary and Lucy Bellamy would like to go to breakout room 3, please.
Okay, thank you. Looking for breakout room. You're welcome. Waiting. Oh, I see. Let me look at the chat here. Lori, I'll move you now, Lori. All set. Marie, I'm moving you now.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, if everyone could put in the chat what room they're hoping to end up in, I'll just go ahead and manually assign you if it's might be easier. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so just for everyone in the main room, our first sessions are breakout rooms. The breakout rooms are listed on the LILi website. So if you know which room you'd like to go into, just let me know, or if you have the option, you do also have the option if you have a newer Zoom to self-select what breakout room to go into. All right, I got you, Paul. And yes, I'll get you to room 2 now. Brianna, you should be all set with 3. Okay. Okay, we've got a few more folks coming in. Oh, Ruth. Hi, Ruth. I see you came back in. I'll try to move you back into number 1 again.
No, actually, I want to go to room 2.
Oh, okay. I'll
Sorry,
move you
I
to
got
room 2.
confused.
No worries. Here you go. Okay, so now we've got, okay. Oh, Quimba is still trying to connect.
Welcome to LILiCON for folks who are just joining us. We are currently in breakout room discussion activities per our conference schedule. I'm going to go ahead and paste that in the chat here. You should be able to move yourself into the rooms. If you cannot, please indicate in the chat where you would like to go and we can move you there. Breakout room activities are going to happen until 10:45. So you still got some time to join a room and get into our collaborative notes. Let us know if we can help you in the chat. Otherwise, feel free to hang out in the main room if you please. Welcome to LILiCON 21. We are currently in our breakout room discussion sessions. It's not too late to join one of those. You should have that ability in your toolbar. It might be in a 3-dot hamburger menu. If you don't see any of that, we can move you into a breakout room per our schedule that Marian has placed in the chat. If you want to hang out in the main room, feel free to do so. Breakout room sessions will end at 10:45 a.m. PST. Thanks for joining us.
It looks like the breakout notes are really popping. So that's exciting.
Wonderful. I hope so, because I think the folks are in on the YouTube are like, oh, can we?
Yeah, the live stream folks, but
like, sorry.
Hi.
Yeah. And thanks to Esther for keeping an eye on those.
Yeah, thank you, Esther.
Aisha, this is Caroline. It seems our Zoom link is not working and it's for a registrant who's emailing me. Are you putting a cap on people or letting people in?
No, I don't see, it should be the same one. And I don't see anybody waiting in the room either. I don't think we're even close to our cap, actually. So.
Okay, I will try again with her, just making sure. Thank you,
Yeah, I would,
Aisha.
have her use the same one with and I don't even know if it asks for a password necessarily
It
either.
does, but we won't say that right now because we're on live stream. So
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you, Aisha. Appreciate that.
Okay, it does. Hi Zoe, welcome to LILiCON 21. Just a note that we're currently in breakout room sessions. We have about 8 minutes, so if you'd like to join any of the rooms, feel free. That should be in your Zoom toolbar under breakout rooms, and you can move yourself. If you can't find that, or for some reason it's missing, we can also move you if you indicate which room you'd like to go to in the chat. I've also pasted our program schedule there, so you can see what the topics are for the breakout rooms. We will be in breakout rooms until 10:45 a.m. PST. Thank you and welcome to LILiCON.
Thank you. I was just reviewing them. So you said there's only 8 minutes left?
Thereabouts, but please feel free to move there. That we also have collaborative notes on the program schedule. So folks have been kind of keeping track of the conversation since we began at 10:15.
Oh, okay. Oh, great. Thank you.
Just for everyone to know, I just sent the 5-minute warning for our breakout room sessions. Breakout room sessions will end at 10:45 a.m. PST, and then we'll move into a short stretch break. Welcome to LILiCON 2021. We're currently in our breakout room sessions, which will end in approximately 3 minutes. Feel free to hang out here, or if you want to jump in a room, you can. You only have a few minutes. We also have collaborative notes posted on our LILi program. If you missed out, no worries there. So feel free to do either. If you need assistance moving to the meeting room, let us know and we can give you a hand via the chat. Thanks for joining us. Okay, Caroline, folks are going to be moving back to the main room. Just FYI, I can move to the break screen whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Aisha. I appreciate that. Welcome back, everyone. We're waiting for people to trickle back in. Please hang tight. I think we're all in. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a lovely breakout room session. My name is Caroline Sine-Guriel, and this is going to be a short intro because we're going on a 10-minute stretch break. So please go ahead and get some coffee, but please come back because we have some exciting presentations for the next few hours. And we have a Q&A around 2 o'clock. And if you hang in there, we are going to issue our survey and there are prizes. So please hang tight and come back in 10 minutes. It is 10:46, so around 10:56, please come back. Thank you so much.